So I know Astro's Playroom is supposed to be a PS5 thing for the DualSense controller, and I'm sure that it does show off the DualSense in a very meaningful way. But I really think that the game to show off the DualSense should have been Goodbye Volcano High. Like, you use the touchpad to turn the page in your journal, you strum your guitar, sing about your angst. Hit X for angst.
Episode 1. So today we are talking about Astro's Playroom. Astro's Playroom is a pack-in game with PS5s meant to show off DualSense controller.
Whee!
This is an article by Cham Gartenberg at The Verge.
Who doesn't love cute robots, Joe? I do.
Everyone at The Verge likes cute robots. What are you talking about?
We here at The Verge like beautiful, diminutive robots.
Ever since PlayStation 5 console. Okay. All right, I'll stop. Every PlayStation 5 console will include a pack-in copy of Astro's Playground, a light-hearted platforming game based on Astro Bot Rescue Mission PSVR game. But a new gameplay demo from Jeff Keighley shows off the game's real purpose to introduce players to the console's new DualSense controller, which adds a pile of innovations on top of the DualShock 4's already lengthy list of features. Evan.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on this?
So, you called this, Joe.
Yeah.
And you made sure to list it in the doc so that I knew that you called it. So this is a call back to Joe being what's the word I'm looking for?
Brilliant.
Oh,
Sexy.
Let's not go that far. Not surreptitious. Never mind. Either way, good on you. Because yeah, that makes total sense. I forgot when they launched this, or when they showed this game for the first time, I had totally forgot that Astro Bot Rescue Mission was a PSVR like kind of demo game, and it would only make sense that, yeah, I don't know why I didn't put the two and two together. So it's very perceptive of you. So now that we're done patting Joe on the back here, I
need like a little crown I can wear.
This makes me feel like, okay, this changes my expectations for what the game is, which is fine. Oh, sorry, were you not listening?
No, not at all.
Bask in your own glow. So, like, just them coming out and saying, like, hey, this is just like a demo for the controller, makes me kind of rescind how underwhelming this game was for me, because we listed it as like an underwhelming kind of part of the PS5 reveal. When we did
when we had our special little episode about it.
We did our Twitch stream, which you can check out, by the way, if you want to check out our PS5 reveal live reaction.
It was fun.
But I thought that this whole thing was pretty cool. But at the end of the day, no matter if they have Jeff Keighley showing me these things in Astrobot or Astro's Playroom, it's so much of it is tied to the haptic feedback and like how the thing feels. They showed a picture of like, here's the new controller next to the old controller, and I'm like, okay, it's slightly bigger. This means nothing until I can hold it.
Yeah. So
the sooner that they get them into stores where, you know, average Joes like you and I can
the ear sweat is real. Sorry.
until they're in a store where I can hold them in my hands and actually play with them, I don't know. It doesn't do too much for me, but it was interesting to see what they showed off, at least.
So when we were talking about this over the phone, whenever it was that we did, I was just saying, like, you know, so like Duck Hunt was I'm pretty sure it was a pack-in game with the Super Nintendo, or with the original Nintendo. I don't remember. And then you classically have
wasn't Sonic a pack-in game too with the Genesis or something?
I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. But there are
most famous pack-in game though. You were gonna say is Wii
Sports.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's most famous. If I'm right, and Dunk Hunt was
Dunk Hunt.
Oh my
hunting some dunks,
Duck Hunt.
shooting people in basketball courts.
That's a very bad one to misstep, because you could very easily say something very inappropriate for our podcast.
that I won't edit at all. I'll leave it in there.
Duck Hunt. If it was a pack-in game, that would probably be the most famous one.
Yeah.
But as far as like actually involved in gameplay and all that, like Wii Sports, I mean, come on. You could easily own a Wii and just play Wii Sports. It was so good.
Things have kind of changed, though, because, beyond just having a game that comes out with every console for launch, we've now got bundles.
Yeah.
To where you can buy the Spider-Man bundle or the Last of Us remastered bundle and all those bundles that came out after the launch of the PS4.
Correct.
It's like, if you wanted to get a PS4 for the first time, having something like one of those games as your bundled in game is a lot cooler than having something like Astro's Playroom. So, it's cool that they're including a game like that, or they're including a game at launch, but I think the more fruitful, technically, launch game or like pack-in game that you could get with consoles now is like years down the road.
So, okay. Here's my thing: if like a lot of times these bundle things are. I don't know if are they specifically done by Sony, or is it more like GameStop is like, hey, it would be cool we'll throw in a
No, these are done by Sony, yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, then, in that case, Xbox does them too.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the console manufacturers do all that, yeah.
Okay.
I know that you could go to Best Buy, and I think that they've had like sales in which you buy the console and they would throw in some games.
Yeah.
But it's not like something that comes in the box.
I like the idea of pack-in games, kind of, because it's like I can be cheap and still have a little something to nibble on.
Well, especially with like a peripheral, right? Like a game like the Wii a game like Wii Sports that came with a console like the Wii, which was very different in how it controlled. You didn't really need a game to like show you how to play the PS4 or the Xbox One. They were traditionally the same. They weren't attempting motion controls, but like they had a pack-in game with VR because it's a completely new experience than what you're used to. So, it makes sense that they'd want you to. They really have focused on the DualSense, and they really want people to get hype about it and to have something in there that you can just play day one to check out the new features and kind of get you on board. It's a smart idea. I don't know if it's going to be successful. I don't know if I'm going to play Astro's Playroom and be like, oh my God, the DualSense is incredible. But
incredible. It's incredible.
Astro's Playroom told me that DualSense is incredible. But
I'm interested to see what it's about. I'm not I don't think it's going to make or break anything. It's just kind of an interesting little tidbit.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Thanks for listening to another Nonsensory clip. You can check us out in audio form by finding us on Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, and Stitcher. If you'd rather see the motion of our ocean, subscribe to us on YouTube or come check out our regular Tuesday stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/nonsensory. On social media, we tweet at Nonsensory1, and you can find us on Facebook at Nonsensory Podcast. You can also support us on Patreon. Just go to patreon.com/nonsensorypod.